So you're here from Chicago.
I'm here from Chicago. I'm visiting USC for work, and some of my colleagues said we should come out and see this amazing show. I had never heard of the California African American Museum. This is like my second time in LA, and I love Black history and I love Black history museums, and I love museums that help us think about Black history in the contemporary moment. And so I was really excited to come and to think about something that happened during my lifetime but in my childhood, so I don't have a lot of context for it. So I have been just phenomenally impressed by the physical space, the quality of the curation that's happened to really tell a story, and I'm especially impressed that it doesn't just begin in 1992 but really takes it all the way back to zoot suits and segregation, thinking about the history of racial oppression in a state that many people think of as post-racial or not racist. So it really puts all that in historical perspective. I'm very impressed, very glad that I came.
Now, one question.
Yeah.
Are we in a better place 25 years later?
That's a really great question. You know, thinking about Rodney King and the fact that what happened to him was documented on film, and thinking about the fact that now so many brutal things that have happened to Black people in the last few years have been captured on cell phones, and the idea is that if we capture it, somehow that's going to prove the innocence and change something. And I think what we saw in 1992 and what we see now, whether it's with Tamir Rice, Freddie Gray, Trayvon Martin, that the documentation is not the issue. Because we had documentation with Emmett Till, right? The documentation is not the issue. The issue is racism and white supremacy and a society that does not see Black people as people. And so in a sense, in many ways we are better off, but I also think that until we get to the basic level of Black people's being seen as objects that began with slavery, we will not ever move past the violence and oppression with which we live in America.